up and sit down.
Hello folks, Colin here, Festa 67's workshop. Welcome to issue number 31 of Build the Legendary Cyborg RoboCop from our wonderful friends over at Fanhome. Yes folks, if you'd like to get this, click this link all the way along here. It's also in the description below. Head over to the Fanhome website and grab yourself your very own RoboCop. You too can be building along with me this beautiful 1/3 scale, which is what, 2 foot tall RoboCop. So let's have a looky-kins in the magazine. Here you've got the history of RoboCop. It says it's all in Texas. The filming moves from Dallas to Houston. It says in a desire for maximum realism, RoboCop, as with the first film, was shot largely in real streets and buildings. The aim was to avoid the artificiality of sets as much as possible and to give the plot, however dystopian and futuristic it might be, an added touch of authenticity and reality, folks. And I think it worked. I really do. There's RoboCop 2 there. It features many scenes shot in the streets, and having a bit of a protest there as he's walking down the street. It says a pyrotechnic explosion here under RoboCop's car was intended to flip it over completely, which did take several attempts. Yeah, I think they took 4 attempts there, folks. Today's parts in what we're going to be building today are the right knee joint, section 1. And then you've got the lower knee joint A and B, the gear springs, upper knee joint brackets, and the nuts. And this is where this is going to live on your RoboCop, folks. Okay. There's all the mechanisms there. Nice, concise instructions on how to assemble this RoboCopper in here. Shows you really clearly there what you need, what parts you need, and also about testing the movement as well, which is important. And there it shows you in close-up whereabouts it's going to be on your model. Next up, we've got Asimo, the humanoid robot, a tribute to Isaac Asimov. Yes. Car and motorbike manufacturer Honda created this robot in 2000. I remember this when it first came out. A lot of people thought there was a child inside that was trotting around the stage, but yeah. And this is, it was greatly improved until 2018 when Honda announced the end of its commercial development. But they really did put a lot into this, and it was quite interesting to watch how that took a hold. You got disruptive innovation, breaking the model to move forward. It says breakthrough, impact, transgression, challenge, advance and improvement are concepts associated with the term disruption or disruptive innovation. We're talking about any product, service, technology, habit or approach from organisational models to business environments that create a new market segment or breaks into an existing one, outperforms its competitors and changes the way people consume. And it really is quite interesting how this is taking a hold, folks. Gives you some electronic successes there and what disruptive companies look like. Sony's Walkman changed the music market forever, as did Apple's iPod. Exactly, portable music. I remember the Sony Walkman when they first came out because I had one, and then the first gen iPods as well. Automatic cars and robo-taxis, self-parking cars and that, they're all a reality now. And they're on about doing self-driving cars, which is a little concerning if I'm honest, but there you go. So that's the magazine done. So we're going to flip back, just have a quick shufty at what we've got to assemble today. We'll get the parts out, and when we come back, we'll have them all laid out for you start some assembly. Right, let's have a quick look at what we've got then. So it says pick up 31B, which is this section here, that one, okay. And then it is telling us to put the captive nut inside there, the bracket and the 2 SP screws. So we want the captive nut, we want this little retainer, and we want 2 of the SP screws, which are them, okay. So the nut goes straight in there, and then this little bracket will sit just on top like so, okay. And that will hold that in place. So let's get a small screwdriver on there, like that. And we'll screw that in place. And this will retain this little nut in place, folks, okay? So let's just grab that, start the screw off. I'll put that into place, just like that. And then we can see the light through there where the next screw's got to go. So let's just grab that and pop that in as well, like so. Run that over my knuckle and drop that in place, just like so. Like that. And that'll hold that nut in place now, stop that from moving about. Right, next up, folks, we want to put this spring and this joint in place, okay? So we grab the other half, which is this one. We get our spring, press that in there like so, and then we'll put this serrated edge in like so, okay? And that will be held in place between these 2 little parts that are jutting out, okay? So that's what we want. We can then turn the page and look at what we've got next. We've got this metal part here that has the reverse serrated edge on it, like so, and that'll engage in this, okay, like so. Okay, so we want to grab this, pop that into place, like so, and then that will be held in place with 2 EP screws, folks, okay? And we're going into plastic, so I don't need the oil at this stage. So let's just line these up and start the ball rolling by popping that one in, like so. Okay, grab the next EP screw. Spin it around, and then we want to put that in this hole just here, where my thumb is, right in there, like that. And then screw them fully home, just like so. Then spin it around, make sure that that one's in place, and that's going nowhere, okay? We now want the long screw to go in, and that goes in through this little hole here and goes into the back of this captive nut. And this reinforces the whole knee joint. So just screw that in like so. And you want to do it so that you can still move the knee joint, okay? So I'm literally doing it just so that it's nipped very slightly, and then I can test the movement, which is that, okay? Now it's a bit stiff at this stage, but don't forget you've got the rest of the leg to go together. Okay, so that's what we want. I can just quickly go around, double check all my tightness. I'm happy with that. And that is your right knee joint assembled, folks, okay? So that's this episode complete. if you would like to grab one of these and build along with me, click this link, play along there, pop, head over to Fanhome's website. The link is also in the description below, and take out a subscription for this wonderful, wonderful 1/3 scale partwork. Also, you can do me a favour by clicking the subscribe button below there. Really helps me out, helps me channel grow, and I really do appreciate it, folks. Also ring the bell, that will let you know of any upcoming new content that is coming to the channel. Until then, folks, stay safe and well. Bye-bye for now. Bye.